Hello students, in this video we will try to understand what is software. Now if I am talking about software, then software is basically something which is available in all the machineries which you see in day-to-day life. If you are talking about fan, if you are talking about AC, if you are talking about your mobile, if you are talking about even a small remote control, they all contain some piece of software. And just because of that software, that electronic item is having the idea that what they are supposed to do. Have you ever seen fan? It is always rotating in an anti-clockwise direction. Now whenever you provide electricity, it always rotate in anti-clockwise direction. Now my question is that why it is always going for anti-clockwise direction? Why it is not going for the clockwise direction? The reason is that in that fan we are having small bit of software which tells that fan, which instructs the fan to rotate in anti-clockwise direction. Same thing happens with the AC also. The air conditioner which we are having, as in when you provide electricity, it provides you the cool environment. Now the question is that why it is able to provide you cool environment? What is happening inside that AC? In AC also you are having small bit of software available which instructs the AC that you need to provide cool environment as and when the electricity is available. So we need to understand that any kind of electronic item you see in your life, it contains software and it instructs that electronic item to do the task for which that electronic item is made up for. Now in order to understand the concept of software, let us just first go for the definition. Here first we'll be just studying the definition. We won't be understanding the definition right now. First we'll be going for definition, then for example, and then back to definition. We will try to understand each and every part of definition. Now if I'm talking about software, then software is a collection of program or set of programs. That means I'll be having small programs available, and that small programs, as in when I go for the compilation, the end result which I'm going to get is software. Whereas the program is the set of instructions. Instructions are written using programming language, and this instruction should be written in sequence, and the sequence of the instruction are technically known as algorithm. Now just let us just try to understand what all these parameters are talking about with an example. Now we are all familiar with the software, that is the income tax software. Now income tax software is a software which is a set of program which is having various small programs available. Let's say we are having a program which calculates the salary and tax on it, then program which calculates the tax on income from house property, then there is program which helps you to calculate tax on PGBP. There is a program which helps you to calculate tax on capital gain. Now there are various programs available. I have just taken up 4 programs. Then you will be having a program in which you will be getting 80 deduction. Then there will be a program which will be talking about set of and carry forward. So basically all these programs, small programs, as in when you compile, the end result which you are going to receive is income tax software. So if I'm talking about income tax software is set of or collection of or compilation of different kinds of program. Now if I'm talking about program, let's say we are taking up example of tax on salary. Now in this tax on salary there will be instructions available, instructions regarding how to calculate the salary, how to calculate the different parts of salary, how to calculate the tax on salary, and what are the benefits available for the taxation of salary. Now basically these instructions will be written as per the income tax act which we are having. So basically the instructions will be following the act which we are having, that is the income tax act. And the sequence of this instruction is really important. The reason is that first of all we need to calculate basic salary, then followed up by different parameters. Let's say we are having the HRA, then we are having leave travel concession, we are having DA. So all these things will be calculated in particular sequence, and once it is calculated, you will be calculating the taxable portion of salary, and then you will be calculating the tax on that salary. So this sequence is important, and whenever you write down the instructions, you need to make sure that you are following this sequence. If you follow this sequence, then and only then your program will work perfectly, or else your program will not work perfectly. And the sequence which we are having, which we are trying to maintain, is technically known as algorithm. Clear? So what is algorithm? Algorithm is nothing but particular sequence of an instruction. Now let us just take up another example. We are all used to with the calculator which we are having. Everyone has used the calculator. Now again, calculator will be having some bit of software available. Now this software will be known as the calculation software, and in that calculation software you will be having various kinds of programs available. Let's say there will be addition program, there will be deduction program, there will be division program, there will be square root program, there will be multiplication program. So all these small programs are compiled, and as and when you compile all these small programs, the end result which you are going to receive is software. So we need to understand again, calculator which is having the calculation software is compilation of different set of program. Now if I'm talking about addition program, then in that also you will be having the instructions which are written down. That is how to add 2 number, how to add 3 number, how to add decimal. All these things will be provided under the instruction of addition program, and same thing will be available for the deduction and division, multiplication, and any such kind of programs available in that software. So if we are revisiting our definition, then in that case you get the idea that software is a set of programs, program is a set of instructions. Instructions are written using programming language. There are basically 4 programming language, or I can say the evaluation of 4 programming language. Right now the programming language which we are using is the 4th generation programming language, and instructions should be written in a specific sequence, and the sequence of instruction is technically known as algorithm. And sometimes this algorithm are shown diagrammatically in form of flow chart. So whenever you are drawing flow chart, what you are trying to draw? You are trying to draw the sequence of the instructions. You are just trying to write down the instructions in a diagrammatic manner. So this is how we are having the concept of software. Thank you.